Hello friends, this is Pastor Richard. It's such a delight to live in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabian people are just magnificent. So thankful for the privilege of living amongst you. In John chapter 4, Jesus has been talking with a woman. And he says to her, "Woman, believe me," this is verse 21, "an hour is coming when neither in this mountain nor in Jerusalem will you worship the Father. You worship what you do not know. We worship what we know, for salvation is from the Jews. But an hour is coming, and now is, when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. For such people the Father seeks to be his worshipers. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth." Two different religions are dialoguing. The woman was a Samaritan, Jesus was a Jew. And she's asking clever religious questions. And Jesus very clearly goes to the point. Not all religions are correct. There is only one true faith, and that is the faith from God that has come down from heaven. It is God who makes the rules. It is God who decides who goes to heaven and who goes to hell, why and how. And it is God who sent himself down as a Jewish baby. And that's what Jesus meant, that from the story of Genesis and the creation of the world and Adam, all the way through Moses and Abraham and David, all the way down to Jesus, who was a Jew, God's story of how men and women can be saved from sin is the only story. And that's the story that's recorded in the Bible. And you and I'm an American, you might be Saudi, other countries of the world, we have to come into that story. We can't make up our own. There's not a different salvation message from the different peoples of the world. No, there's only one salvation. There's only one way, and it came through the story that God tells in the Bible, centered on the Lord Jesus Christ, who was a Jew. And we are grafted into that family. We are invited into that family. That's what the Bible teaches. Now, this lady from the other religion, she tries to kind of make a confusion of it. And she said, well, we know that one day God will come to the earth. He will be the Messiah. And when God comes to the earth, he will explain all these things. And Jesus says, I who talk to you am he. Jesus says, I am the Messiah. I am the God that has come to earth. I am the one that you must worship in spirit and in truth. Not in this mountain, not on this pilgrimage, not in that place, but in your home, from your heart, you can worship God. Jesus is God on the earth. Jesus is the Messiah. Jesus is the one who saves us from our sin, and we can worship him in spirit and truth. No matter what country we come from, no matter where we live, it's about Jesus, who is the Messiah, God on the earth, who has come down to save his people from their sins.